everybody. It's Kim from Expressions of the Universe with your weekly wisdom for January 14th through the 20th. And I remembered that because I wrote it down. So here's my agenda for today. We're going to start off with the sun in the final degrees this week of Capricorn. Woohoo! Because it has been a little bit rough for some of us. Although it's allowed us to make some decisions. And by the 20th, this coming weekend, we'll move into 0 degrees Aquarius. So happy birthday, Aquarius. That energy is going to be so much better because we'll be a little bit cooler and detached. We won't be so emotional like we have been. So expect it to be really good. We need to take a break from our emotions. I don't know, raise your hand if you have been extremely emotional since the new year. We have a new moon on Tuesday in Capricorn, so it's about us focusing our ambition, making some final decisions. Definitely write your new moon wishes down. Write everything down so that you can have them come true. You know, we want to manifest something really wonderful and great. Me personally, I'll write them down. I will burn them outside and let it go to the universe. Send my new moon wishes off. So when you do make wishes and you let them go like that, you want to be finished with it. You want to be done. I want to talk about the power of sound, the power of music. And then I'll get to the cards and the crystals of the week. So all week, I've really been feeling crappy. And the one thing that has pulled me out of everything is listening to music. Really loud in my car, screaming loud, singing at the top of my lungs. It's not something that I've been doing a lot of, but I used to always love music all the time. And I don't know what got me away from it, but I realized this week the power behind listening to some powerful music and singing and using my voice and just getting that emotion out. Music takes us to a lot of different places, but not only music, but sound. I don't know if you can hear it, but in the background I have some didgeridoo meditation music going on. And at the end of this video, I am going to play 7 minutes of tuning fork and crystal singing bowls that will align all of your chakras from the root all the way to the crown. So if you want to listen at the end, it's 7 minutes and it'll help to align and reconfigure everything that's inside. If you need to break up some pent-up emotion in you, definitely listen to this. So today, I went to Sunday Tune-Up at my favorite place, Solutions for Daily Living in Newtown, and Angelo Rizzo was conducting a Sunday Tune-Up, and that was sound healing with all different types of musical instruments, tuning forks, didgeridoos, drums, the piano, rain sticks, singing bowls. It was wonderful. Oh my gosh, my heart was just so full being there. It was wonderful. I plan on going back. I've gotten away from my practice of taking care of myself. I'm always telling all of you, take care of yourselves. And here I've been neglecting myself. I thought that, you know, my salt baths and different little things and my breath work that I do every day was enough, and it's not. I can't even begin to tell you the power of sound healing. You really have to try it for yourself. I'm going to try and feature more sound healing on my YouTube channel and also on my blog. But you can also, you know, Google it and see different sounds and how they make you feel. It's profound how intense the healing is, and it's quick. It's quick. Anything you need to get rid of, you can do that with sound. And you know what? It takes me to, I've been doing a lot of readings. A lot of people have blocked throat chakras. When your throat chakra is blocked, and you can't speak your truth and you can't get your voice out, that also affects your solar plexus chakra, because that's where your self-esteem and your power is. And then what lies right in the middle of that throat and that solar plexus is your heart. So what that says to me is, if you can't speak your truth, if you're having a hard time articulating and having conversations, then it means that you are dishonoring your heart. So it would be really good to listen to the sound of F, the F sound. That is for the heart chakra. I'm going to write more about sound healing in my blog at expressionsoftheuniverse.com. So be sure to check that out. And like I said, give my little 7-minute sound meditation at the end of this video a try and see how you feel at the end of it, okay? So now let's get to the cards. And I pulled a lot of cards. They probably won't all be featured. I just wanted to see what's the energy going on. I used 2 different decks. I used Raven Feelin's Messenger Oracle, I think it is, and Colette Baron Reed's Wisdom of the Avalon deck, because I wanted to see, hey, does the energy match? I've been seeing fox totem a lot. I drew half of a fox the other day, and another oracle reader had commented, the half of fox said, beware of half truths. And I'm like, yes, because, you know, the fox is the trickster. However, I just feel so at home with the fox. I have foxes that run all through my yard all of the time, and sadly enough, I saw a dead fox on the side of the road on my way home from my sound healing, and it really broke my heart, because people don't realize how sweet the fox is. They are such a gorgeous animal. I don't know, they just instill that in me. But it was interesting because the first card that came up was a fox totem. And although the fox is the trickster, he is saying observe in silence. And getting back to sound healing, silence is a sound, believe it or not. Sitting in silence is also another form of healing. It's the sound of nothing. Your voice is a sound, but this is saying sit in silence and or observe in silence. And what that's saying to me is sit back and watch everything that's going on around you this week. You do not have to act. You don't have to say anything. Keep it to yourself. Make your assessments and just observe. Try and do that for this week. The next card that I had pulled was Follow the Moon. And isn't it interesting? She always shows up right around a full or a new moon. And when I see her, this is saying fully embrace the energies of the moon, the ebb and flow of the moon. And the moon is ruled by Cancer, and it's that emotion, and it's saying go with the flow. And I think it goes perfectly with that observe in silence card. This is just saying let things ride this week. You know, we're finishing up Capricorn. We're moving into Aquarius. The energy is going to be completely different than what we have been expecting. It's almost going to be like we're coming to a dead stop come Saturday. You will see a difference. And then the third card from that deck was Embrace the Feminine. I don't think I've ever seen this card in this deck, and I've used this deck a lot. And so this is about fertility, the new beginnings, and also embracing that softer feminine side within ourselves. And it's interesting because the masculine showed up in this reading when I pulled these cards, but it was the death of the masculine. So here we're ending that cycle. And you know about the Me Too movement and how women are really stepping into this world and having a voice of their own. And I think it's evident in these cards. But the first card that I picked, which is always one of my faves, and it's the bee, because I don't know if you know, but I do have a bee tattoo. I call my daughter my baby bee, even though she's not a baby anymore. But the bee is about being industrious, being hardworking, But the bee always reminds me of the impossible is possible. Because if you ever read the story about the bee and how tiny their wings are, they should not be able to support their body in flight, yet they do. And so the bee itself is the impossible being possible. The horse. I did a lot of readings yesterday. I did a house party, and the horse kept showing up. And although this says about delegating authority and everything, as soon as I see the horse, I think of power, I think of freedom, and I think this is stepping into our own power and being free from the restraints of, you know, that heavy masculine energy telling us, men and women, what we can and what we can't do in this world. We are unstoppable. That is what the bee is saying to me. Now is the time for us to start to really, step up and try and change the world the way we want it. Don't sit back any longer and bitch and complain that you hate what you're seeing on TV, although I don't really watch a whole lot of TV. You hate what you're seeing on Facebook. You hate what you're seeing here and there and people behaving badly, Step up and make a change, or completely break free of it like I have, because I don't watch TV. I can't get sucked up into that. But this king, this is the authority, this is the power, this is legal matters and justice. And then I didn't want to leave it at this because I just didn't understand, well, what is this symbolizing? So I said, all right, I'm going to pull one more card. What does this mean? And this is the card that came up, and it was death. Could it be a literal death? Usually when I see death, it means endings and change. I think that a lot of things are going to be changing very soon. And also with the shift from the sun from Capricorn into Aquarius, we're going to see a huge shift and change. So with that, my crystals of the week are going to be blue lace agate. And I chose this because I've been doing so many readings with people that are having throat chakra issues. I like to, when I do a house party, do readings. I give hostess gifts and I give little prizes. We'll play a game, and I'll give out some crystals. So I had to replenish my supply. This is what I'll be giving out. And then also too, I am choosing rhodonite, and I don't know, let's see, can you see that? The rhodonite crystals, you'll see it, I'll pair it with my cards, but this is all about the heart chakra, healing that heart, healing the past wounds, like wide open wounds. We have a lot of healing to do. That's why I'm bringing up the sound healing. And, that's all I have for you for this week. I'm just going to leave you with this one little thought. My daughter went to Vermont skiing this weekend, and she brought me back something wonderful. And it's a Bernie chocolate bar. And can you read that? It says, Bernie, the fight for personal and national integrity lives on. And you know this year is about integrity. Dark chocolate with a liberal amount of sea salts. I don't even know if I want to eat that. Oh, and it has the elephant on the back. It's pretty cool. So anyway, that's all I have for you this week. It's going to be a great week. Get your new moon wishes out. If you want to, listen to the sound healing at the end of this video. Try and get yourself in tune. Play your radio more in the car. Don't play sad songs. Well, unless you need to get those emotions out. Play some powerful songs. Sing along with it where nobody can hear. That will help open up your throat chakra. It's about stepping into your voice, speaking your truth, standing in integrity. I'm going to keep saying this over and over and over again. I love you all. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the sound healing. Love you. Bye.